and driving one of these trucks for a living, reach out to Hyfield Trucking at the link and phone number in the video description. Let them know Truck and Travel sent you. Come on.
Hey guys, welcome to Truck and Travel. I'm Derek. That's Cinnamon. Well, we're in Ohio. We're deadheading almost 300 miles to Louisville, Kentucky. Yep. We had some downtime from the truck needed to get worked on again, had to take it back. Then we had some things at home. Hey Cinnamon, do you want to show them your little skeletons?
Yes.
Alright.
I just have these in my pockets from
when you installed them? Yeah. I don't know how many miles we went down the road and Cinnamon still had those.
There's my pirate, and on the other side is my mariachi band member. And I glued their vest and like everything just to make sure that they'd stay. And I sewed like right here, right there. Sewed his arms to his hat so it'd help it too. So yeah, Norton's kind of mad at me. He wants to be fed right now, so I might go ahead and just feed him early just because he's being so annoying. So yeah.
Oh, sorry. Cinnamon had to go take the trash out and I started the video and I locked us out.
Glad you grabbed the keys though. So this is very interesting. Derek and I were talking about the different seasons and everything, because right now it's you can't go outside with at least a long sleeve on or a jacket. It's no longer the shorts weather, is it, Derek?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't even know what the temperature is outside. Right now it says it's 61 degrees, but with the wind it feels a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is kind of the time of year where it's a little bit harder to get out of the truck, especially exercise-wise, because it's like during the summer when it's really hot, you can't really walk outside because then you get all sweaty, and if you don't have time to take a shower before you're picking up your load or whatnot, you know, it's a little difficult. But now it's cold, so like you just want to stay in the truck with your long socks on and and staying warm. And so I had to go through the truck and go ahead and switch out some of my clothes and stuff. So had to bring in the sweaters and the long sleeves, and bring in leggings too, because especially going outside and pumping fuel, the wind, especially in different areas, man, in Nebraska, if it's like the winter time, like in different places where it's really windy, it gets really cold, like super, super cold. So during the winter, I always have leggings underneath whatever pants I'm wearing, so that definitely helps. I don't know what guys do, just wear jeans, I guess, or something, or
what do you call that? Those white things, what the heck are those called?
Long johns?
Yeah, long johns.
Do you guys wear long johns?
Might be a more.
Let us know.
Might be there might be some folks that still use those.
That's funny. Yeah, and it kind of there's a couple different things you definitely want to get do before it gets too cold, like clean out the box and everything like that, and get any kind of work done to the truck where you would have to go into the truck. I mean, stuff happens where you're gonna have to do that, especially in the snow and all that. Like that, just not really looking forward to that. What about you, Derek?
It's never a good time.
Yeah, Derek really likes summer, so he gets really sad during this time of year. But the leaves are changing right now, and so at least there's still some pretty stuff to look out for. There's fall decorations and everything like that, so that's nice. Derek and I are we're actually kind of having a little chat, trying to decide what states we want to go to.
Because it's like a jobcation, or what do they call those, where it's not a vacation, it's a
staycation.
no, that's when you move for good.
No, a staycation is when you like stay certain, or you don't like, not when you stay at home.
Guys, leave us a comment.
Wait a minute.
Leave a comment down below. Let Cinnamon know
like for vacation, instead of going out and traveling, you stay at home.
No.
It's a staycation.
I take it as people that go on vacation and they don't go back home. They move there. They relocate.
Oh,
they love that place so
they
much.
stay.
It's a staycation.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And then there's a certain way to say one for work or whatever. I don't know. At least that's what I thought. I could be wrong.
Let us know what you guys think. But yeah, so we were deciding what states we want to go to and stuff, because sometimes the map for us changes a little bit depending on the weather, of course. During the seasons where it's really windy and that kind of stuff, we won't go to certain states where, you know, too windy to travel and that kind of stuff.
Like in wintertime, Wyoming, and can be a little rough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, out there on Interstate 80. Yeah.
Very. So they have those shutting down things for a reason, you know, when they shut the highway down because of weather and everything like that too.
Well, pretend they don't know about that.
Oh. So funny story. Can I tell a real quick story?
I mean, that's what you're here for.
So funny story. First time I was going to, I think we were going to Nevada with a hazmat load. It was either Nevada or Colorado. And when you have a hazmat load on your truck, if there's a railroad tracks, you have to stop and see if make sure that there's no train coming before you cross it. And so I was driving down the highway, and I had never seen this, but out west, the roads get so bad, like with the weather, the wind, the winter, you know, storms and everything like that, where they have on both sides of the highway, they have these poles and these long arms that will come down.
They look similar.
That look very similar to railroad crossing arms, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called. That's just my word, I guess, for them.
That sounds right.
And so those will come. They have signs ahead of that says, when lights are flashing, road ahead is closed, exit now.
Yeah.
So they have like the pre-warning ones, and then they have those signs. Well, so I was driving, I'm like, and you know, it obviously like wasn't closed or anything like that, but then, and this is like 70, 75, I forget what the mile, like the speed limit is and stuff, and I'm going and I see that and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this, and I obviously didn't slam my brakes or anything like that, but I'm like, I kind of
she was going to break the law because she wasn't stopping for train tracks.
Yeah, so I kind of froze and I'm like, why would there be railroad tracks on the freaking highway? Like on the interstate, yeah. So when I saw that, I kind of just like, I was in shock and I was like looking around, and then I just kept going and I'm like, what the heck was that? And I didn't understand, and then I saw it again not too long after that, because it was an area that, you know, that happens to a lot and stuff. And so
that was probably back in 2019.
Yeah, that was in 2019. And so, but I just remember the first time I saw it, I thought that I was doing, like, you know, yeah, breaking the rules and stuff, and I'm mostly a rule follower. I try to be, so.
Was that the very first time we went to Nevada?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was, actually.
That's awesome.
So it was 2019.
Was that in November?
Actually, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised. So in a month, it'll be 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is weird. But yeah, we're kind of trying to decide what area we want to stick to and whatnot and stuff. We can drive in the snow and that kind of stuff, but we always look out for ice.
We're also trying to see where do we want to sightsee at, because this isn't just a job, it's I don't know, it's a road trip, you know what I mean?
It's life too, because if you just do it just for the job, then that person's like in your lane. We had to slow down. Sometimes you gotta slow down and just let them go, like past you, and keep a little bit slower, because you don't want to be beside those people who can't decide what lane they want to be in. But yeah, if you don't try and visit any place, especially take advantage of these trucks that can go in a lot more different places than the long semis and everything like that, then it gets kind of, I don't know, not bored. Well, kinda. I mean, you want to be able to visit places, and while you're out and about, and you see the United States, but you actually get to stop some places too, right, Derek?
Yeah, it's nice to break things up, to, I don't know, to relax at different locations, you know, places that accept RVs, you know, pretty much accept these trucks, you know. So if you can go to the campground, you know, it'd be really good to do that. We haven't done that yet in the 4 years that we've been doing this, and I still want to do that. So maybe we can do that really soon before it gets too cold. It's not fun, but I'm sure it'll still be fun. It'd be nice to be at a campground instead of a truck stop, you know, and not hearing our generator running or diesel engines idling all the time. So that way it's just kind of quiet and peaceful. It's a little bit easier to relax.
They have hookups and stuff at campgrounds that you can hook your truck up to. So that way you don't have to use your APU or your generator to run anything in your truck.
What do they call that? Shore power or something?
Yeah, short power.
So that way, it's enough electricity to run everything inside the truck.
Yeah. That's on the list to do. It's on the agenda, so sometime we'll be able to do that,
Just
hopefully.
gotta find one that has like a shower at the place or something, and this guy just went from it. It's so fun when people like pass you, and then once they get in front of you, they slow down. I don't know, it's awesome. I love it. God bless America.
I was talking to my sister, and I said, man, I can't stand when I go to pass somebody, and then they speed up, and then so I get behind them again, and then they slow down, and then it's like they won't let me pass. She goes, oh, I do that all the time. I'm like, what? And she started laughing. She's like, no, I don't. She's like, yeah, I don't let anybody pass me. I think that there's people out there. I mean, you guys know there are people out there like that.
Oh yeah.
But it sucks because you sometimes, like, when you get into the passing, like the lane to pass them, someone's behind you, and then it makes you look like you're an idiot. Like, why are you getting into the lane past that person when you're not going faster than them? Well, I was when I was coming up behind them, but they decided to speed up, you know, when they saw that I was going to pass them. Like, it's not a competition. There's more than one lane. It doesn't make any sense.
This segment is called Rants with Cinnamon.
Oh, sorry. I feel better.
Yeah. I really like going out west a lot because there's a lot of open highway and less cities to go through.
You can drive faster too.
They got a faster speed limit. You know, we don't always go the speed limit.
We don't go as fast because we do, especially if we have time. We actually will go slower, so then that way we can save on fuel costs and stuff like that. So, even when we didn't own our own truck, we would still do that for our fleet owner. Just because, I mean,
not all the time, but
I said sometimes.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say because there's a lot of times where we just try to get there as soon as possible because it's, you know, it can be exhausting driving. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And
Derek usually has me drive slower when I drive, so a lot of people do pass me. Like a lot of times right now. Sorry. A lot of times right now, I'll go if it's 65 or 70, like I'll go 60, just because it helps him sleep better. So I always like, you know,
it's like a 2
let
for
people
1
get
deal. It helps me sleep and then
helps on fuel costs.
Yeah. And right now, with it getting colder outside, the miles per gallon aren't going to be as good because the oxygen shrinks, which means you can fit more into the air intake, you know, which is going to create more horsepower, but it's also, when you get more horsepower, it sucks out more fuel at the same time, so.
Fun.
Yeah.
The more you know. So I wanted to give you guys an update on my back. I know when we had the video that kind of explained why we go home often for my back and, you know, that kind of stuff. I think that some people didn't really hear in the video. Maybe they just commented before I explained like what's going on with my back, but I have 3 protruding discs and my back tenses up. It pushes the disc against my nerve endings. So I'm not gonna have surgery. The big thing is just keeping my back relaxed and stuff. And so we had a bad chair, which was not helping with like keeping my back relaxed.
Bad seat.
Or back seat, chair, whatever. know what I'm saying?
And the truck.
Once you guys see our videos enough, you'll understand that Cinnamon has her own dialogue. Oh, time to put the TCU on. 1 second. Okay. So
why are you doing that?
So I just turned the TCU on, which is temperature control unit.
Yeah, what's the temperature control unit?
Temperature control unit is our reefer unit. So it's our refrigerator unit because we're actually on a run for a refrigerated load. So it's turning it on. We have like a long time until we get there, but it's a really low temperature. So we want to make sure we're at the right temperature when we get there. For actually over an hour.
We got about...
Sorry, the cat likes to jump
2.5 hours before we get there. We're about 162 miles away.
It's in the negative zone, but...
Like, what's the temperature set at?
-20.
What would that be Fahrenheit?
I don't know.
Something really cold.
Yeah, really cold. But so my back has been... it stinks because when I'm busy, a lot of it is moving in one place, so it's not walking, which will help my back relax, which will keep my back in order and everything good to go. So what I mean by that is that a lot of time when we're home, I'll be out in our garden, or I'll be sitting down and doing all the budgeting and paperwork, getting that caught up, or I'll be sitting down folding laundry, or I'll be standing and doing dishes. So like I'm not really moving around a bunch. But I am busy and it's tiring and stuff, so then by the time I could have time, it's usually right before my bedtime to work out, and so it's kind of hard to do that and stuff. But I do work out on the weekends with one of my friends when we're home and stuff, so that's good. But anyways, I've been using the chair a lot because I haven't really been walking, so I'm just gonna have to get good. I do have good like hats and scarves and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna have to basically not make it a choice to get out and walk, but make myself do that for the sake of my back still being okay, in order for us to keep running and stuff like that, for it not to start seizing up and pushing on those nerve endings, because it really sucks. Anybody who has back pain, I feel ya, because back pain is just the worst. Like it sucks when you wake up and you already are like in pain and you're like, dang, because if it happens at the end of the day, it's okay. You're gonna go to sleep. When you wake up, you'll be okay the next day. But having it as soon as you wake up, oh, it feels hopeless sometimes, and mine was like that for a while. So we've been home. We had, in past videos you guys have seen, we've had different stuff that came up. So that was kind of at the beginning of the week and stuff, and I had the last harvesting stuff that I had to do. I harvested sunflowers, I already made pesto, I already canned tomatoes, and I went ahead and pulled all the weeds out of my garden and pulled out different plants that I'm not using anymore and that are done for the season. I got all my lettuce seeds out for next year. Like, I just did a bunch of stuff in the garden. And it's kind of nice because I actually still got a strawberry that came out of our strawberry patch, so that was a nice little surprise. But yeah, so I've been working on the garden and basically pulling weeds because I haven't been able to in the last 3 weeks. I've just been busy. Come from a big family, so we had a lot of family stuff to do too.
We also went over to my parents' house to celebrate my mom's birthday.
Yeah, and we played Dominoes. His parents get along really well with my parents, and so every year we get together during the fall to celebrate his mom's birthday, and we play Dominoes together. And before we ever played Dominoes with him, I just have to say, I always thought it was like an old person's game that was probably boring and stuff, and so when they first invited us over to play Dominoes, I'm like, okay. Not really excited about it, but like after we started playing with them, I'm like, are we gonna play Dominoes again? Like,
and the fun thing is we keep track of records, like who wins, so we got everybody's name down, and then we'll put a little line down underneath their name once you win. The games last like what, 2 to 3 hours?
It lasts 3 hours, sometimes more. And I'm the youngest of our family of 8, and so I'm very competitive. And usually, I don't care if his dad or his mom beats me or anybody else, but if Derek beats me, like, him and I are basically just competing against each other.
Me, so she has to beat me.
No, he doesn't.
So
I just like to beat him. My wife beats me.
I was killing it for a long time, and I had the highest winning record. I don't know how much I had it by. I think like 6 or something. Something like that. Who has the highest record now, Cinnamon?
This girl right here.
And how much are you leading everybody by? Or I'm in second place, right?
Yes.
On the wins, the
Yes.
most wins. How many more wins do you have than me?
I have 7 more wins than Derek right now.
That's all.
No, it's not.
How many total wins you have? Probably like 30 or more.
9 times 5. Actually, there's like 52, I want to say. And you have 45.
We play this game. We've been playing this game for years.
Yeah, this is.
Like before we got into expediting. I don't know when it was, but I think I was still doing RV transport.
Yeah.
So this has been going on for like at least 5 years. Well, man, no, it'd be like 2017, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm freaking out.
And I don't think that we kept track like at the very beginning.
No, I don't think we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, unreal. So tune in next time for more Dominoes updates.
And we'll see how many more I'm beating him by.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even know why I play anymore. I really don't. And what was your score in the game, Cinnamon?
Oh, so funny story.
Nope, this last one. What was your score in the game?
Was
Like
it 101?
130?
No. It was 101 during one point. I think it was 128.
Anyway, Cinnamon had around 130. I wasn't last place. I think my mom was, but I had around 300. So that's how bad Cinnamon beat us. I think Cinnamon's mom got second place.
Yeah. She wasn't too far behind me.
Yeah.
I think I beat her by like 30 or something like that. Yeah.
I thought her mom was going to win. But
Yeah, I did too. I was okay with that.
So we need to get back to